Hey, this is George with Hayner's Garden Design and Hayner's Potting Shed, coming to you from Largo, Florida, 1625 Starkey Road. Thank you for tuning in this week. We're talking about carpenter ants this week. You might think carpenter ants like wood, thus the name carpenter ants, but they don't. Fool ya. They like insects and they like leaf products, vegetation. That's what carpenter ants eat. I think they get their name because they do like logs, moist logs, and you might find them in your house if you have a roof leak, maybe coming from the ground, some water seepage. Usually they nest in that area because they like it moist, it keeps them cool, and they have a water source, which is something that they desperately need, much like termites need a water source. But anyway, carpenter ants are easily controlled. They come in a couple of different sizes. You have your major and your minor carpenter ants. That means the large ones. And then you have the small ones. And you have one queen. Usually you'll have a center nest outside somewhere. You might have a satellite, which could be in your home or somewhere else on the property. But usually you have one main nest with one queen. And that's the nest. The way to kill them would again put down an ant bait. They can bite. They're not real aggressive, but they can definitely put a hurting on you. They just bite, and so you don't want to pick them up or play with them or anything like that. Roll around in them like any other ant. But anyway, you just control them by putting some ant bait down. If you do have them in your house, obviously you want to get rid of that nest, fix the leak, find out where that's coming from, and then there's several different ways. Branches, they need a way to get in your house or in your property there. So if you've got shrubbery around the house, make sure that it's taken off the house. They need a bridge to get to it. If you've got trees that are overhanging your house, make sure that you elevate those and take those off the house so they don't have access. And then just walk around your house and see if you've got some big openings. If you do, then you would just get some silicone caulk and caulk those areas up. Normally, they don't really want to be in your home. But they do. Again, they end up there because you have some wood damage. So you may think that they're doing the damage. They're not. Again, it's just a water source for them. And so, if you see these carpenter ants, just go ahead and throw some bait down for them. Easy to take care of. And that's about it on carpenter ants. Not as crazy as the crazy ants were last week, and they're not fire ants, so they don't sting you and leave a nasty welt on you, but they do bite, so be careful. Anyway, we thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook. Next week we're going to do some more insects, I think, for the next couple of weeks to really educate you guys, and actually it's helping me too. Educate to learn, and we're going to be putting pictures of these insects on each post. So, if you miss the scale or the whitefly and things of that sort, the crazy ants, look for some photos of those we're going to try so you can identify what I'm talking about. It's hard to identify it if you don't know what it looks like. So, anyway, again, thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you, and have a great week.